So, hello and welcome. You're listening to the Evolvepreneur Secret Show for entrepreneurs. I'm Brian Silverthorne, your host, and it's always my mission to help entrepreneurs make the difference they want to make in their businesses and also to navigate the sometimes challenging worlds of startup, growth, or relaunch. And today we're going to dig deep with our special guest, Michelle Burke, and get some great concepts and strategies to help you fast track your business. And Michelle is a former middle school science teacher who realized teaching to the test was crushing her soul. So I'm not going to go beyond there because it sounds interesting and I want to learn the story. Welcome, Michelle.
Thank you, Brian. Thanks for having me.
Happy to
Could
have
you repeat
you.
that? You're frozen right now.
So I was, am I still frozen?
You're a little blurry. Okay, that's better.
Wow. Okay. Well, we just got some problems, but we'll stumble through them. It makes it more real when there's some mistakes along the way. But anyway, if you could tell us a little bit about your background, what you got you to where you are today, what your current focus is, that sort of thing.
Sure. So yes, like you had mentioned in my intro, I am a former middle school science teacher, and I realized that teaching to the test was crushing my soul. Um, I was teaching at a private school for for challenged students, kids that had behavioral, emotional, social issues. Um, so like with them, it was also not only teaching to the test, but the population as well. And I I quit my job and I moved with nothing lined up. My mom thought that I was crazy. She's like, I don't understand. I'm like, Mom, I'm not happy right now. I need the whole life change. Of course, I did the same thing that someone does when they quit their job and move with nothing lined up. I started my business. Um, and I started within network marketing.
Okay.
And I was able to, I found a place to live 2 blocks from the beach. A few months afterwards, I did take another teaching position. It was a maternity leave position. And it was from October to the end of the school year in June. And it was just during that time being back in a public school that I just realized that it really is me. It's not the population. Teaching to the test is crushing my soul. All of the bureaucratic BS and whatnot that takes place within a school system just wasn't, it just wasn't for me. Um, well, I was within my spiritual journey at that point also, and just become a little bit more awakened to certain things, and it just wasn't for me anymore. So that June, I left teaching and put all of my efforts into the network marketing company that I was with, and was with them for a few years, and then started to evolve my own business through the network marketing company. Oh,
So what is it that you're doing now? Are you still involved in network marketing or did you do something
I
that
still
spun off of
I'm
there?
still involved in network marketing. I'm not with the company that I started with. I'm with a different network marketing company now. I said I'd never do network marketing again, but when this product crossed my path, it was a complete no brainer. Yes, I have to do this. Um, because I'm a guide. I'm a facilitator. I guide you through your trauma. Oh, so that you can fully see the magic that's within that mess.
Okay. So I know network marketing companies have, they got a great support system for the people to get involved and help them with the business aspect. But anything that you've learned about operating a business through the network marketing company or from other sources?
Yeah, I mean, network marketing companies get so much of a bad rep. People thinking that they're a pyramid scheme or whatnot, and they're not. It's a great way for someone to learn how to run a business, to have all of the nitty gritty stuff taken care of for you, and going in with a product, with a support system that's built in, with customer service that's built in, with personal development and professional development that's all there for you. All your tools and your resources are there for you. So yes, for a lot of people, I do believe that it is the if you want to start a business and don't know how, that network marketing is a great stepping stone for you.
Great. Okay. I haven't, I am familiar with the network marketing business. I have not talked to anyone that's been fully involved in it before. So this is interesting for me. So have you set yourself any financial goals, production goals for the next 12 months, let's say?
I don't operate in that. It might sound funny, but I don't operate in that manner.
Okay.
I look at it as the network marketing company. It's just a passive income for me. It's a product that I integrate in with my clients.
Okay.
So that this way, because it is a biofrequency device. So in a lot of what I do, it does involve energy work. So integrating that in with the work that I do is just taking it to the next level.
Okay. So you have some sort of a practice that involves helping people with biofrequency or some other methods
Yes,
for, okay.
yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Um, yeah. So the company, the network marketing company is called Healy, and it has it's a biofrequency device that works with your body, your energy, your frequencies to balance you out. So you're getting the frequencies that your body needs to help you heal on that energetic level. And also on that physical level as well. And then I do a lot of energy work, and I integrate it in with the energy work that I do with my clients.
Okay. So, pardon me for being ignorant on this subject, but how do you define energy work? What do you do there?
How do it's a great question. Um, oh, Working with the energetics of an individual. Um, everything. Everything is energy. Your energy, I'm energy. Our phones, our laptops. The food that we eat. And everything has a vibration to it, and the higher the vibration, that those high vibrations you attract to you. So helping an individual clear out those negative, or transform and transmute those negative emotions. That guilt and shame are two of the lowest frequencies. So if we can transform that guilt and shame, let's say, into play,
Okay.
Play or joy, something that is high, has a higher vibration, we're going to automatically, feel better. Just like when we laugh, like, we
Yeah.
feel better. Like we feel better when we laugh because
Yeah.
it's raising our vibration.
Okay. I get it. So does your book have something to do with that?
My book is called Hot Mess Magic. Discover the magic in your mess. So yes, my book is all about discovering the magic in your mess, as to how when we're in those low points in our lives, that's when we grow, we expand, we learn the most. And as women, especially, we have to drop that facade that everything is okay.
Okay.
And every single one of us is a hot mess. Like we're all going through something.
Yeah.
And no one's life is perfect. And what we see on social media is just a glimpse. It's the highlight reel of someone's life. We're not seeing all of the struggles and the tears and the anger, the frustration that someone is going through. And as entrepreneurs, we go through a lot of struggle and frustration and anger and questioning as to, why isn't this working? How come I can't get clients? Why can't I make a sale? What am I doing wrong? Maybe I'm not cut out for this.
Yeah. Well, those are all familiar thoughts and that all entrepreneurs have, and people that aren't even in an entrepreneurial situation. So,
Exactly. And it's, those are things that connect us.
right.
It's the low points, as much as we don't want to admit it, it's the low points that connect us as a society just as much as it is the high points.
Right. Yeah.
We can relate more towards a struggle, and we can relate to, losing a loved one, because we've all lost someone that we love, more
Yeah.
so than we can relate to, I just had a six-figure day.
Okay. So, when you wrote the book, did you write it to be kind of a legacy piece? So you'd offer some information and experience from your life to help people currently and in the future, or did you write it as a lead generation tool, or maybe both?
A little bit of both. So in it, I go through and I get real, I get raw, and I share my struggles. I share, things that I've gone through, from, abusive relationships to having, having my car repossessed, to, the different career moves that I've made, um, business struggles. Like I just share all of those struggles that I've been through in life. I share my story, um, and not the highlight reel of it. I share, the low light reel, I guess, if you want to call it something. Um,
Sure.
oh, and then what I learned from it and how it helped me grow and expand. And then I also, in the book, provide the reader with tips and tools. And so the end of each chapter has some sort of tool, some sort of resource that I used, whether it's, you know, journaling and I give a journal prompt, a meditation that I used or that I created, and, recommending that, um, things to reflect upon. There's at least, 3 to 5 different tools at the end of every chapter.
Well, good. That sounds pretty comprehensive. So, do you want it to be a bestseller?
It already is. It is
Oh,
an
yeah?
it's an international bestseller.
Wow. Good for you. On Amazon or other places?
On Amazon. As of right now, it is an international bestseller on Amazon.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's very good. So tell me about your working on a podcast of some sort.
Yes, I'm in the process of putting together my podcast. The podcast will be called Wine and Wisdom, where each episode will sit down with a guest or myself, or do Q&A and share the wisdom that we gained. The guest will share the wisdom that they gained through the struggles that they've been through, over a glass of wine.
Well, nothing wrong with that. So do you
No,
prefer is it a white wine thing or a red wine thing?
either red, white, rosé.
Okay. So what have you done to prepare for your podcast so far? Just
So far, I'm with the podcast is with a media company.
okay.
So I'm all set up with the media company. I'm in the process of creating the intake form for guests. Setting up a photo shoot to have all of the marketing stuff. And still have to play with, the hardest part for me right now is picking out intro music.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all of that stuff.
Yes, all of that stuff.
Okay, good. So what does your ideal client look like, and how do they find you now for your business?
My ideal client would be that individual who's ready for the next level. They're ready to take themselves to that next step, to leave behind that old version of themselves, and to move to that next level, to navigate through those traumas and learn the magic in them, and to put those traumas in the past, and to learn where in the body you're storing the emotions from that trauma, so that we can then transmute them and not have them impact that you the way that they are.
Okay. Sounds good. So how do they find you right now? What's the best thing that's working to bring people to you?
Right now, you could find me on Instagram. My username on Instagram is Magic Shell. Magic, Magick Shell. And that would be the best place right now to connect with me. I am in the process of redoing my website, all new branding. So the website is getting redone.
Okay. Sounds good. So this has been interesting stuff. Any final thoughts for our listeners?
My final thought for your listeners would be to step into the magic, to go with the flow, to
Okay.
not to go with the flow, to not resist. It's like, what is the saying? It's called insanity if you keep doing the same thing over and over again with no results. Like, well, it's time to pivot then, and you're missing a certain piece, or you're not seeing that piece, or you're not trusting what you're being told or feeling. It's like trust and pivot, go with that flow.
Okay, that's excellent advice, and I think we'll end it there. So that's a wrap on another great guest episode with Michelle Burke of the Evolvepreneur Secret Show for Entrepreneurs. And before you go, if you liked it, please give us a 5-star review. And perhaps if you would be so kind to share it with a couple of friends so we can spread the word. And if you want to stay up with all the episodes, you can go to evolvepreneursecrets.show and sign up so you can take a look at the episodes as they come up. And until next time, if you're an entrepreneur, make your next great idea start today. Thanks.